What is up, everyone? How you doing today? Um, just here to watch the trailer. I'm sure that's why y'all are here as well. If you're stopping by, thanks so much for stopping by to watch. Um, I'm pretty sure there's some other streams going on that are doing the same thing. Completely understand. Um, if you're watching in the replay, thanks for stopping by as well. I'm super excited. As we know, Scream 6 trailer is going to be dropping in about 3 minutes if the information is good. Now we've had a roller coaster, as y'all know, with this dang trailer. Originally, someone said it was going to be we knew it was going to be this week, right? There were several high profile leakers who said this week. So we counted on this week, and then we got it in our heads that it was gonna be Monday, and the reason is obviously it's the 25th anniversary of Scream 2. So we were all super excited about Monday. Monday came and went, no trailer. So we're like, okay, Tuesday, and then we had a couple of high-profile leakers say it was gonna be Tuesday, and then Paramount Pictures jumped in. I believe this was still Monday night, and said it's going to be dropping this week. They said this on Twitter that it's going to be dropping this week. So everyone was waiting yesterday because these high profile leakers. Once again, we go through yesterday, comes and goes, no trailer. Now we got some information toward the end of the day yesterday. That is very valid information. It is not a high profile leaker, or it's not big screen leaks, it's not viewer anon, it's not any of those people. It's Grace Randolph, and if you've never heard of her, she has a channel on YouTube called Beyond the Trailer. She's not a leaker, she's press. She does actual press for movies. She gets to go to premieres. She's a public figure. She's not some in the shadows kind of person who has to keep her identity a secret so the studios don't, they'll stop giving her information. So she's a big name on YouTube and in, just the movie world in general. So she tweeted out last night that the trailer is dropping today at 9 a.m., which is right now. So we're gonna refresh here. We're gonna see if Scream is coming out. I do see someone has jumped in the chat. Thank you for being here. Like I said, I'm sure there's some other streams going on who are doing the same thing. I just wanted to jump in. I like doing reaction videos. It's what I really started my channel doing a long time ago, and I got away from it. So um, I just wanted to do it live. It's a little easier for me to do lives now, oddly. So, and I don't know, it's just a better feeling, in my opinion, doing a live stream, because if there is people watching, which sometimes there isn't, sometimes there is, you get some interaction, you get to be less filtered. So I prefer doing live streams, and honestly they're easier, there's less editing going on. 50 seconds ago it just dropped. Let's go. All right, I'm going to be starting this. This is teaser trailers from Paramount Pictures New Zealand. I'm going to be starting this trailer here. You'll probably be able to hear it, which is I'll probably get. What's up, Denisha? I'll probably get copyright claim because you'll be able to hear the trailer. I'm watching on a phone here. Actually, I'm going to throw in an earbud just so I don't get a copyright claim, because that would suck. But the trailer is out. It is officially out now. It dropped, it says a minute ago. So, and like I said, this is from Paramount Pictures New Zealand. So it's an actual trailer. It's not a leak or anything, but we're going to go ahead and watch this thing. Feel free to watch it with me. I'll do a countdown. This is the one from Paramount Pictures New Zealand. So if you want to watch along, I'm going to give a countdown here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. We got the Paramount logo, Spyglass logo. Okay. We got New York. Some good shots. Pretty convincing. Hot dog costume in a city of millions. It's a pretty good New York feeling. So, oh, there's. Oh no. Oh, that's. There's like 6 or 7 of them. Oh no. He's gone when the lights come back on. I'm going to bet he's gone or he's really close or there. Yep. Uh, oh. Oh no. Oh no. That doesn't look good for Mindy. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's too bad. Okay. Oh, wow. That's got to be a terrifying setup. Oh my God. Just being on the side. And I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to be I knew it was going to be in the movie where they're on a subway and there's a lot of people dressed as Ghostface because at this point, Ghostface is an iconic character. Sure, they've actually killed some people, but in this world, it's not just that, it's a movie. So a lot of people will just take it as entertainment. And we saw that this year in real life, unfortunately, with Jeffrey Dahmer. The TV show came out on Netflix, and then there was actually people dressing as Jeffrey Dahmer for Halloween this year, which is honestly crazy because that's a real life serial killer who did some horrific things. But to a lot of people um, who don't know, it's just entertainment because it was on Netflix. By the way, Destin, I just watched it, man. Um, it's it's short and it's exactly what it needed to have. That's all you got to have. Um, did you did you already watch it, man? Are you It's okay. It's early for me too. Actually, it's kind of late. I'm technically working right now, my other job. I don't get off till 11 a.m. Eastern, but there was no way I was gonna miss this. I wanted to do a quick reaction. Bro, that's crazy. Anyone watching along, it's crazy. Did you watch it yet, Destin? Let me know in the comments there. It's I don't know why they felt the need to single out Mindy that way. Um, and it could be some clever editing. What they did there, making it look like there were a ton of ghost faces on the train. However, it also could be there was just a ton of them on the train. And if you think about it, it's a perfect time to do it because there's going to be people dressing up as Ghostface. So you've got like built-in camouflage. If something happens, well, you're just another trick-or-treater. Like it makes sense. Like Halloween, obviously we have the Halloween franchise, but Halloween is the best time to do it because the costume doesn't look out of place. You can blend in so easily. And here's the thing, I'm pretty sure a ton of those are red herrings. A lot of people are going to see that, and I know what's going to happen. Their first thought is going to be, oh, look at all those ghost faces. We've got to have 5 or 6 different killers here. Personally, I don't think that's the case. I think it's just a lot of people dressed up as Ghostface for Halloween, and it's just coincidentally when the killer has chosen to uh, chosen to go on their spree to do this. And it, like I said, it makes perfect sense why you would do it that way. But um, yeah, I don't. I mean, I think there is going to be multiple killers again. However, I don't think there's going to be that many. It could be. I could be wrong, but I know that's the first place people are going to go when they do their breakdowns and their reviews. They're going to say, "Oh, look, there's 5 or 6 or 7 different Ghostface killers on this train." There was 5 or 6 or 7 Ghostface on there, but there was one who was actually doing something. And here's the thing, too: that could be completely a fake out. That could be one, not in the movie. That also could be two, just someone taking the piss, as they say, like someone just messing around and going too far. Who's to say? That's the thing about a teaser. That was a good teaser. We don't really have anything other than that one scene. And assuming that scene isn't in the final, in the third act, then they didn't spoil anything there. It's like I said, could be a fake out, could be someone just messing around. It could be actually they're about to get attacked. However, I don't think that's going to be the case because as crappy as New York is, it's a loaded subway. It's going to be really hard to do that and get away. And now you may be saying like, oh, well, everyone else, people are just going to ignore it. They're going to back away. They're going to give them space. The random people are, but the other people involved, Chad, Sam, Tara, they're right there. There's no way Ghostface is going to be able to. And I say no way, they might prove me wrong, but I'm not thinking there's any way Ghostface is going to be able to attack Mindy and have just free reign over attacking her when you got her brother, a football star, standing right next to her. He's going to do something. And Tara and Sam are going to do something. Like if there's only one Ghostface and there's three of them, there's no way Ghostface is going to do that fully. There might be some clever editing in there, and at that point it's an empty train or something. This could be something that's actually not even in the movie. We saw that with Scream 5 with the whole Vince thing, how there was the ghost face, the shadow on the wall, and it was a great like visual, but it wasn't in the movie. What's up, Blucka? Let's see. We've seen on the news lately how many people get away with attacks on New York, and that's true. Like I said, if it's a one-on-one thing, if it's like something random, I totally see that. My point is that it's not. It would be like one ghost face, and yeah, maybe they're only attacking Mindy, which is what it looks like in the trailer. But there's three people who really love Mindy right there next to her. So if it was like just Mindy on the subway and Ghostface attacked him, I can see that. Like that's everyone else might step away. And even if, with the four of them being there, and we see just four at this point, there could be other people that we don't know yet. But even if everyone else other than the four of them back away, while Ghostface, like I said, he's not going to have just free reign to attack Mindy. Chad is right there. Sam is right there. Tara's right there. And we saw at least, I'm going to be honest, we didn't really see Chad being a fighter. He was more of a runner. But we saw Tara and Sam fight it out. Like they didn't go down without a fight against Ghostface in Scream 5. So I'm certain that they're not going to let Ghostface attack Mindy, kill her, and fully get away with it. Because like while Ghostface is attacking Mindy, I can see Chad punching the living hell out of him. I can see Tara doing it. I can see Sam doing it. Like the mindset that they've got to be in at this point, especially poor Tara, she was attacked like 3 different times in Scream 5. Like she got to be ready to throw hands at any point now. Like, and I think Sam's going to be the same way. They've got to be a little bit on guard. And I see what you're seeing there, what you're saying there. Like, and I believe that is going to be the case for everyone else. But I don't think if it was, like I said, I don't want to beat a dead horse here, but if it was just Mindy and Ghostface going at it, I would say that's 100% possible. Everyone else would walk away, and that's going to happen in the movie. That is 100% going to happen in the movie at some point where someone is going to be getting attacked. while people are walking around. That person's going to be screaming for help, and people are going to leave. And that's why I believe I didn't catch every word, but I believe in the opening it said, in a city of millions or whatever, no one hears you scream. That's going to happen. It's going to happen, Blucka, where someone is getting attacked, screaming for help. People are going to be all around and ignoring them. That will happen. I don't think it's going to happen on that train scene, though, or that subway scene. Because, like I said, if it was just Mindy and Ghostface, it's 100% possible. But, I mean, unless they go a different route with the other three characters and just make them cowards, I don't think they're going to be running away at this point. All three of them at once would go at Ghostface with everything they've got to save their loved one. I mean, we've seen that in public tragedies as well, where people will literally sacrifice themselves or die fighting against someone to save a person they love. Like, we see that all the time. And so I don't think I'm leaning toward that being a fake out, if I'm being honest. I'm putting money now that that's going to be a fake out, just because of the fact that there's a whole group, unless all or several of those Ghostface people are actually killers. If that's the case, it's entirely possible. They jump up and 4 on 4. I can see it going down that way. Maybe even 2 or 3 on 4. Definitely 4 on 4, but 1 on 4, I don't see it happening that way on the subway. And there's a lot more to break down to this. We'd have to go through and screenshot and freeze frame to see how many Ghostface we can actually see. And once again, could be clever editing, because there's cuts in there where it could be 1 or 2 moving positions to get closer. It could be that, and then making us think that there's 5 or 7 or 8, but I don't know. It's the first teaser, and like this is what I love about a teaser, everyone. Like, it was a minute long, 1 minute and 1 second or something, and we already have so much to talk about. Oh, I love it. That's good, Blanca. And see, here's the thing. That's a good setup too, where they're focused on everyone in front of them. And then while they're looking that way, right as those doors open, someone just like shanks one of them in the ribs, who isn't even dressed up as Ghostface, as they're walking off. There's such a flood of people walking off the train that it would be hard to pick out who it was. And if they're not in a Ghostface costume, that's the thing. They're not paying attention to anyone not in a Ghostface costume, which is a mistake. I'm going to quote Wednesday Addams and say, "I'm dressed as a homicidal maniac. They look just like us." That's the truth. So that would be a good fake out, though. I don't know if they'll go that route, though, because like they could very cleverly cut it to where we don't see the face of the person who it is. But the point of Scream is to get that Ghostface costume out there. Like, I mean, obviously it's not the point, but like, you want Ghostface. Like, we don't want to see we don't want to go to a Halloween movie and see Michael Myers without his mask. So, yeah, I mean, Blucka, you're onto something there. I didn't even think of that, but you're totally right. That could happen, and it has happened. It's happened in other movies where you're so focused on a red herring or something, and the real, sleight of hand. It's magic. Something's going on over here that catches your attention, and while you're focusing on that, they're doing something. The real action is taking place behind the scenes. So that's a good point, man. I don't know if they'll do it, but that's another avenue, man. I love this stuff, bro. Like, this is so good. It's a minute long. We got a minute long of one scene. Like, one scene. This is what I love about this even more. Is a normal trailer, it's got shots and scenes from throughout the movie. condensed down into this usually 2.5, 3 minutes. So there's a lot to unpack. You can freeze frame on this, and then you got to try to pick out like where does this happen in the timeline of the movie? Is this real? Are these two things connected? We don't have that here. We've got a 1 minute teaser that is, from what it looks like, all one scene. Like not necessarily the same like place, but sequentially, like in a timeline, it all takes place really quick. We follow that person with the hot dog costume, that spicy mustard, if you will, from the streets of New York onto the subway. And that's where we see our protagonists. And we get this one scene. That's it. We don't have anything else. We can of course contemplate like where does this happen in the timeline of the movie, but really it's just one scene. We can unpack just that. And there's like already 3 or 4 different things surface level we got to jump into. And if you go subtext, if you go beyond that, there's going to be so much more to dive into, to unpack. Oh my God, I'm so excited, y'all. Wow, there's just so much to talk about already after one teaser. All right, everyone. If you're here, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm on my phone, so I can't actually see who's here right now. I know Blucka is. I know Destin was. I know Denisha was. I don't know if y'all are still here. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm gonna be jumping off here pretty quick. Like I said, I am technically still working at my full-time job, but I wanted to. There was no way I was gonna miss this. I wanted to just stream it instead of making a full-on video. Let me know what y'all thought about this trailer. If you're here live, if you're watching a replay, let me know what y'all thought about the trailer. First viewing, and I've only watched it once. I'm definitely gonna have to watch it, 10 or 20 or 100 more times, to just fully break it down frame by frame. And I'll be putting out a full review, breakdown, and a little bit of theories. And yeah, just so much to say. Thank you, Blucka. I'm gonna try. I'm almost to the end of my workday, man. I've only got about an hour and 45 minutes left. I actually work nights, so this is the end of my day. But yeah, if you're watching now, if you're watching in replay, let me know down in the comments what you thought of the trailer. If you could give this video a like, there's gonna be a lot more content like this now that the trailers came out. And yeah, I love you all so much. Have a wonderful, safe day. Oh, it's going to be hard to end the broadcast. Bye, everyone.